Hi, Achim here from InnerSpace Explorers. So in the last video, a lot of people requested me to compare this unit to other units and were complaining that it has no CE and I'm just advertising it. So I just wanted to answer to that. So first of all, yeah, I'm advertising it because I love it. And if you know my channel and if you know me maybe, then you know if I like something, I'm all about it and I try to support it. So I actually supported the idea of the Dive Talk Go before I was even an instructor or knew that I'm gonna be one or whatever, because I just think the idea is awesome. So first of all, there's more things on this channel that I advertised and that I said I love. And obviously there's plenty of things I don't like, but I just don't expose them on the internet because I think that's the wrong thing to do. I'm not bashing stuff. That's the first thing. The other thing is a lot of people are like, you need to compare this unit to other chest-mounted units, so it's fair. And the two things that came up most is the Triton and the Symbios. So the Triton is something that I was interested in when it started as an oxygen rebreather, so years and years and years ago. And I tried to contact this company and talk to them a couple of times. So actually, I think the first time was at a show in Switzerland at Lake Thun when they first presented their stuff. The problem is they don't want to work with somebody. I don't know if it's just me or if it's InnerSpace Explorers or if it's generally other people. You know, I never got my hand on one of these units. And even when a friend of mine who is French speaking contacted them about like, hey, we would be interested, they literally told us to. So I don't know, maybe it's a French rebreather for the French speaking community. I don't know. I mean, if I need to learn a language to try a rebreather, then it's probably not for me. The other thing is, so I can't say anything good or bad about it. I mean, it looks nice. I was interested. But yeah, I mean, it's one of the few rebreathers I never could get my hands on and never tried one. So yeah, I can't say anything about it. The Symbios is freaking awesome. Full stop. End of story. So, but it's again, comparing apples and pears. So as somebody pointed out in the comments, it's a super highly engineered, maybe even a bit over-engineered electronic rebreather that was originally designed for the military, and I was lucky enough to dive an early version of it, so a prototype version, because I know the person that made it, and it's awesome. It's a freaking awesome rebreather, but it's not available. So how would I test it? I told you, I dove an early version and it's great, but I mean the only thing that these two rebreathers have in common is they're chest mounted. Other than that, it's a complete different price tag. It's a complete different target group. So there's not much to compare here. Yeah, they're both great breathing rebreathers that you wear on the chest. But yeah, it's like a Ferrari and a Volkswagen Polo. They are both cars. They both have four wheels and they both drive. Well, still not a really reasonable comparison. So I needed to address that quickly. And now I go to boat and hope I see a lot of you guys in person. See you. Bye-bye. Okay, so nevertheless, we can obviously make a comparison using hard facts, so numbers. And before anybody starts like, oh, you made this up, there's this annual rebreather comparison from Dive Insight. And so you can look this up. I'll put the link in the description of the video so everybody sees that these are the numbers. And so I just took the four chest mount rebreathers that we basically talked about here. So it also has the Optima from Dive Right, which a lot of people mentioned. So and just look at the facts, and there's a few of the things that I just mentioned here is become more visible when you look at the numbers, and I can tell you the numbers will change a little bit maybe in the future. So I'll talk about that in another video. But let's do a fair comparison. So here's the numbers, and when you look at it, so the Optima has electronics, has a scrubber volume of 5.5 lips. Scrubber duration is 130 to 220. I actually don't know how they come up with this number, but let's say it's 220. Work of breathing is 1.38 joule per liter. Weight is 14.4 MT. Lips, it has no CE certification. It costs $6,300. The Symbios is also electronic. Had a scrubber volume of 6 lips. Scrubber duration we don't got. So this is information from the manufacturer. It's not something somebody made up. That's information the manufacturer provides to dive inside. So scrubber duration, they didn't say anything. Work of breathing is 1.6. Weight, they say around about 22 lips. I guess that depends a bit on the configuration or what tank, or I don't know why there's like a estimate around, I don't know. CE is pending and the price is not available, but from all I heard and read, I think we can estimate something around 8 grand. The Triton has no electronics. It has a scrubber volume of 4.8 lips, scrubber duration 180, 3 hours. Work of breathing is 1.83, weight is 27 pounds. It has CE certification. It costs $4,736 US. The Go has no electronics. The scrubber volume is 3.1. Scrubber duration is 150. I covered that in my video, and I consider that actually a benefit if you do not use it for more aggressive technical diving, because you will throw away a lot of lime. That, yeah, why would you do that? Work of breathing is 1.07, which is by far the best number here. Weight is 22 full, and actually that's around about 10 kilos, which is more than I ever measured. So I put mine on the scale, if everything is full, is 8.6 kilos. But I didn't want to put this number in here. I wanted you to have the number that's given by the manufacturer to dive inside. So I don't know how they came up with these 22, what they put in there. Mine's 8.6 kilos. CE is pending and it's $3,500 US. So I'm not going to comment on these numbers like this is the best, this is the worst, or whatever. I just wanted to provide these numbers because people were asking, like, can you make a comparison? So here's your comparison, facts, numbers, black and white. And I hope that takes a little bit away of this misery thing. And it also explains a lot of things that I said in the video. It's a super lightweight, easy to travel rebreather. It has a fantastic work of breathing, and I personally think that 150 minutes is more than most divers do on 95% of their dives. And if you're super hardcore technical divers, you probably go for another rebreather anyway. And if you think the Triton's better because it has God knows what, or the Symbis is better, then well, buy one. It's not like I'm telling you this is the best rebreather in the world or anything. I just told you it's something I tested, I honestly love a lot, and I wanted to introduce you to it. So you also wanted the comparison. Here's the comparison. Hope that helps. And I see you soon with more cool news. So don't worry, it's not like this channel switched and it's Go Rebreather for the next 20 videos or anything like that. But there's some stuff coming up where I'm diving it, and I'll give you a bit more of the underwater experience, because the last one was pretty small in this dark, nasty water. You know, the shooting was just not good. Obviously, there is some other stuff coming up that I can't tell you right now what it is. And anyway, so stay tuned. There's some cool things coming up, and obviously I'll update you on that. Other than that, stay safe. See you in the next video, or probably tomorrow or the day after at Boat Show in Düsseldorf. Would be awesome to see you there in person. Take care. Bye-bye.